New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
And hello again, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you here. It's a Sunday evening. It's 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone. That means it's time for our evening prayers. For those in America, happy Memorial Day weekend. For those outside the United States, happy Sunday night. Or maybe it's Monday morning for you. Either way, we're grateful you're with us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the New Thought Media Network family. I don't know about you, but I've had a big, huge weekend. All kinds of fun, all kinds of work, all kinds of stuff. Friends over for dinner last night. Big work day today. Even got a little Frisbee golf in over the weekend. So it's a good evening. It's a good day to pray. It's a good evening to celebrate. It's a good time to really embrace the oneness that we are and to celebrate all the good that's happening in our lives. You'd like to celebrate with us, or if you have something you'd like us to celebrate, please reach out to our prayer ministry, prayer@ntmedia.org. Send us an email. Let us know what your prayer requests may be. Let us know what you're celebrating or what you'd like to experience more of, or where you might like to experience a healing. We'll get that prayer out to our entire team. Make sure everybody's praying on your requests. And I always like to remind people that when we talk about prayer here on New Thought Media Network, we're not talking about begging and beseeching. We're not talking about getting down on bended knee and saying, please, 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 to some far off old white guy in the sky with a big long white beard. We're talking about an affirmation of the truth, a mystical revelation of absolute truth. That's good. And that's very good. So this evening, we lift up a prayer of celebration. We lift up a prayer of celebration for all the various things that are happening in our lives, all the good that's happening in our lives, all the good that's coming into our lives. Because the choice, well, I could always choose to talk about what isn't going right and ruminate upon what is wrong and complain and moan and groan and gripe about all the things that aren't going my way. But what we know is that just looses the consciousness of lack and doubt and limitation. Then that's what we receive in return. Lack and limitation. If we continually play the skeptic, we have reason to be skeptical. If we continue to attack and degrade, then we have reason to be attacked. Let's celebrate instead. Let's be in that place of knowing that there is one. And that's where I'm going right now, to that place where I recognize there is one. I invite you to join me in that place. If it's comfortable to close your eyes, please do so, and join in a recognition that there is only one life, one love, one source, one supply, one everything, one no thing, the allness, the isness, the everything. I call it God. Others call it by other names. You're welcome to call it whatever you want. Call it God or Buddha or Brahma or Yahweh or Vishnu, Kuan Yin, source energy, Gaia. No matter the name, no matter the image that comes to mind, the oneness is revealing itself as my life perfectly. And if it's doing that, it must be revealing itself as your life perfectly. See, there can be no duality. There can be no force of in opposition to this oneness. There can be no two-ness. There can be no separation. For if there were, the whole system would crumble and implode upon itself. And the very fact that we're still here after all these years, after all these experiences, means that something's working, means the oneness is revealing itself, meaning that we are really all in this together. No matter how I may see it, no matter whether I may like what you say or how you do it, we're still all in this oneness together. And that is what I am here to affirm and confirm this evening. But deep within my heart, I recognize we are one life, one love, one source, one supply, one self-existent cause that is forever taking on form and abandoning that form in order to take on new form. One self-existent cause. It moves through various patterns of belief and various eras of being and understanding, always moving ourselves greater and greater, closer and closer to the moment of absolute awakening, moving ourselves along the spiral of becoming, so that we may just do that. We may become something more magnificent than perhaps we've ever imagined. We may become exactly what it is we've always wanted to be. I sit in this moment this evening celebrating all the various ways the divine shows up to affirm my life. Getting the right things done at the right time, having the right time to relax and let go of all the hustle and the bustle, letting ourselves be present and aware. Allowing ourselves to be present and aware of the magnificence that is God's life expressing itself through and as you, through and as me, through and as everyone we encounter, everyone I may touch with the vibration of this prayer, a divine emanation of God. So together, collectively, we're creating a world that works for all. Together, collectively, we're revealing a grand vision where borders are irrelevant, where there's more than, where everyone understands and recognizes that there's more than enough of everything, where everyone has shelter, where everyone has food, where everyone is aflow and awash in the abundance, the financial prosperity that is the truth of our lives. That is what we're doing. We're not sitting here just getting this for myself. I'm reminded that every time we heal something within ourselves, that's healing 7 generations past and 7 generations forward. That we are in the midst of a great continuum of life. And so what we do for ourselves, we are doing for those around us as well. So every time anyone comes into a greater understanding of their own truth, of who they have come here to be, then that vibration, that ripple of success, that ripple of vibrating truth that says, this is mine and you may do this as well. Every time someone says that, comes to know their own truth, and everyone is lifted up to that opportunity of knowing their own truth. So together, one by one, we come to the truth of who we have come here to be. Divine emanations of God, purposeful, loving, compassionate beings of light, direct revelations of the divine flow that is God's life. We are all that and so much more. And so much more. So whether tomorrow is a day of work or a day of rest or a day of both, I claim for each one that is here this evening that can hear these words now or at another time, each one that's being touched by the vibration that we are creating collectively here together. For this is not I doing the work. This is the divine doing the work as my life, as my voice, as your life, as your heart, as the vibration you are creating right now. Collectively, we are all influencing the oneness into a greater expression of ourselves, into a greater expression of itself. So no matter what it is that we may desire, that's all coming into our lives exactly as it's necessary. See, what I know is I know everything flows into my life on divine timing, exactly as it is necessary in my life. Everything shows up. So that which doesn't show up just isn't necessary. I'm still being called. I'm still saying yes. I'm still taking those steps and the things that are necessary to propel me forward, to propel this mighty ministry forward. They just keep showing up. Moment by moment, day by day, experience by experience, new opportunities, new way to perceive how we get this word out into the world, how we share this mighty message of self-empowerment, how we share this theology of liberation, how we share this deep understanding of the universal prosperity, how we live it, how we demonstrate it, so that everyone around us may be inspired to say, I can do that. I may have that. I can express that. I can experience that as my life too. So I look not with the eyes to what is wrong. I look not with the eyes of what is bad. I look not with the eyes of where it's not working or where life is broken. I look with the eyes that say, this is the glory of the divine. This is the absolute glory of the divine showing up right now as my life. And that must be good and very good. Because truly, it could be no other way. Could be no other way. So I am in that place of absolute gratitude, recognizing the divine law, the universal law of life, of creation, is manifesting as my life, as your life, as the lives of everyone touched by the vibration created here this evening with this prayer. Grateful to know that it is not I doing the work, but the divine doing the work, that we each get this beautiful opportunity to focus on what it is we wish to experience and let God take care of the how. We need not worry about how. We just focus on the what. Let the divine, let the universal principle of oneness take care of the how. And so from this great, great sense of gratitude, I release this word into that universal law that must demonstrate, that must operate upon this prayer, that cannot return this word void, and let it be. And know it is so. And we affirm this truth by saying together, and so it is. And amen. And ashe. And aho. And yeehaw. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you, dear ones. Thank you for being with me here on a Sunday evening as we wrap up our week's programming on New Thought Media Network. And I tell you, we got so much good stuff happening this week. Now, it is a holiday, so tomorrow in the U.S., so we've got a couple shows that aren't happening tomorrow. But I will be here 7 a.m. tomorrow morning with our Monday morning visioning. And I really invite you to come check that out with us. Be with me here 7 a.m. Mountain Time tomorrow for our 45-minute spiritual practice Monday morning visioning. It is always a deep and enriching experience. I'm Rev Robert. I'm going to get out of here because I'm already over time, but it's Sunday night. So, I don't think there's anybody going to yell at me for being a little over. Giselle, thank you for being with us, dear one. So great to see you. Glad you are with us. Shay, thank you for being here. Brother Wayne, we see you out there. Thank you for being here. Anybody else that's watching, catching the vibe of what we're doing, please hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. You let your friends and family know what we're doing around here. I'm going to get out of here for now, but I love you, and I look forward to seeing you again real soon. Until then, I wish you peace and richest blessings. Bye now.